Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice DLC today. Hi Maya. Might as well jump right in, I guess. So, what do you think?
Well, let's see. I think the inside of Mr. Edgeworth's car smelled heavenly.
No, what? Apart from Edgeworth's car. I mean, do you have any ideas what this case? I'm assuming that the dude does seem like he gets his car, like, detailed and cleaned regularly.
Huh. Sorry, I can't think of anything. Most because I just got here. But what are you wasting all the time with thinking? There's investigating to do. Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of evidence we'll find.
You seem really excited.
You bet, Nick. The dynamic duo is back in the saddle again. Let's go round him up, partner.
Okay, you're gonna end up as, like, the fucking murderer again, aren't you? What to do? So, what do you think we should do, Maya?
Isn't it obvious? We should start investigating every single place that has anything to do with the case. And then grill every single person involved. And I mean literally. I'll get the fire started.
Her enthusiasm is kind of overwhelming.
Now, go forth, Phoenix Wright. Search for the truth. Well, don't just stand there and say something.
Yes, ma'am.
Louder! Yes, ma'am. That's more like it.
You want to see my badge?
Your attorney badge looks so nice and shiny on you, there, pal. It's so cool, like the mark of a true hero.
If I can be a hero to my clients, that's good enough for me.
In that case, I'll be the commander that controls the hero from behind the scenes.
Wait, are you saying you've been manipulating me all this time?
Go, Robo-Wright, to the crime scene.
Guess that makes me a robo lawyer?
Whoa, what a beautiful pendant.
It belongs to Ellen.
I love its design as a gear with a rose in the center. What?
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can see that.
I wonder if it has any special meaning.
May the gears of our love keep on turning. Or something like that, maybe.
Do you think that love will get in gear once we solve this case?
Oh, no. I sure hope so. Statement? What do you think of this, Maya?
It looks suspicious, but also not. Can't really go either way, I suppose.
Well, what if you had to come down on one side or the other?
Then I guess I'd have to say it's probably neither.
Thanks for the non-answer, Maya. Good to have you back.
An aerial wedding? That's so amazing.
It sure would make for a memory of a lifetime, especially when the hot air balloon caught fire. But I bet this wasn't the kind of memory poor Ellen hoped to make.
You gotta wonder, though.
What?
After the wedding, do you think the couple gets to ride the airship to their honeymoon? That would sure make things a breeze.
Yeah, I guess it would. Depends on where they're going. Oh, there's 3 pages to this pamphlet. Okay. Love is always in the air on the Flying Chapel, the only wedding venue sure to make your dreams to take flight. After the ceremony out on the Vista deck, Sprocket Aviation's majestic Pagamu mascot will light up the happy couple from both sides of the sweetheart table. Oh, okay. It's a Pega cow and a Pega bull. Pega. Sure. Well, it was attacked by Gloomsbury on the Vistesha days. Okay, we already read that. Alright, let's go here. Why did the bull look like paper mache? Not even paper mache. It looks like just kind of like a cardboard cutout. So this is the reception hall.
Go to the pamphlet. We're right here.
Okay. Yikes. That's pretty high up. But at least we're indoors, so it doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, look, Nick. It's Emma. Hey, Emma, over here.
Mr. Wright, Maya. Does this mean you taking the case? Yeah, that's how things kind of turned out. She kept crying into a frying pan, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So do you mind if we have a look around?
Oh, be my guest. We're pretty much wrapped up our investigation, so go right ahead.
Now's a good chance to find out more about the case for Emma, too. Time to grill Emma. What happened? Edgeworth wouldn't tell us anything about this case. Don't tell her that. So do you think you could give us a rundown?
Well, seeing as he's going to be prosecuting, I expect him to be tight-lipped about it. The incident occurred yesterday on September 20th. It happened after the wedding reception, which lasted from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
7 to 10, huh? Got it. By the way, you didn't hear about any time travel or anything, did you?
Time traveling? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Forget it. That's pretty much the response I expected.
The victim's name is Dumas Gloomsbury. He was a servant in the Sprocket family household.
Maid-on-maid crime? Ellen was a maid in the family as well, so that means that the two of them were co-workers?
Yeah, they apparently knew each other. Mr. Gloomsbury was the lead servant after all. He was very serious about his work, but he was also very close and a private man. So the other servant called him Mr. Doom and Gloom behind his back.
If he was the lead servant, he must have been higher ranked than Ellen. Very good, Phoenix. That's yes. What makes the police think Ellen killed this man, a guy who was essentially her boss? I mean, that's a pretty good motive.
Well, we don't know the defendant's motives yet, but the circumstances surrounding the discovery of the body don't bode well for her.
And what circumstances are those exactly?
Well, some of her in-laws saw what looked like the immediate aftermath of the murder. The suspect was standing in front of the body with the murder weapon still in her hand.
But why would a bride who was just about to start a happy life kill someone? Maybe she gets off on it. Do the police have an explanation for that?
Yeah, about that. They believe the victim attacked the suspect and was killed when she fought back.
So, but why did he attack her to begin with?
Well, a mere servant girl was going to suddenly be the wife of a future president.
Oh, of the company, yeah.
Mr. Gloomsbury must have been more than just a little jealous of her.
Did he want to marry him?
So this Mr. Doomingly attacked Ellen first? But if she was only trying to protect herself, wouldn't that count as justified self-defense on her part, Nick?
It would. There's a good chance she'd be acquitted if we could prove that, but I wonder Edgeworth will have to up his sleeve as a counter that claim.
Wow, but a servant girl marrying a future president of such a huge company? It sounds like a modern-day fairy tale. It does, doesn't it? Thing is, not everyone was on board with their union, apparently.
And the murder weapon. So what was the murder weapon, Emma?
This clock?
Clock?
Okay, this clock with a secret mechanism built into it. It was on display here in the reception hall. The suspect was holding it when the murder was discovered.
So the victim was clubbed to death with this, huh? But that's funny. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell.
Maybe it was wiped off in an attempt to tamper with the evidence? But there's definitely a luminol reaction, and it matches up with the shape of the injury, so it's gotta be the murder weapon. What a funny looking clock! They call it the timekeeper. The idea is that it's a time machine. Every time the couple sees it, it'll bring them back to the memory of their wedding day. Or, you know, that time they killed someone.
A time machine, huh? Come to think of it. Ellen said her pendant was part of the time machine. I wonder how the secret mechanism in this thing works. Okay, that's a clock? No, not that. Oh, I can't take a closer look? That's rude. Where's, like, the clock? Is it the propeller? Wouldn't really make a good hot air balloon if it was. The star-crossed marriage.
The suspect never had any family or relatives to depend on, so she was working as a live-in maid for the Sprocket family to support herself.
So a maid with no family or fortune was set to marry the president's son, huh? Guess it's not surprising that ruffled a feather or two.
Yeah, apparently the groom's parents and all of his other relatives were strongly opposed. But that didn't stop the young couple from deciding to go ahead with their wedding.
Good. I like them. Hopefully neither of them die.
Love flourishes in the face of adversary. Adversity, whatever.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yep. If you ever have any questions about love, just ask me. I'm a qualified expert.
Really, Maya? Really? 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 Really?
I spend all my spare time in Korean watching soap operas on TV.
Okay, that's about what I expected. Not sure that's enough to make you a qualified anything, Maya. Maybe couch potato.
Oh, and by the way, I heard that the suspect faced her fair share of harassment too. And from the sound of it, it got pretty ugly for her.
Huh. So even though this incident could cause a huge scandal for the company, it might be a boon for those who oppose their marriage to begin with. After all, with Ellen's arrest and everything, the marriage is most definitely off now. Alright. Clock? So you're sure this is the murder weapon in this case, or you're actually sure it's a clock, right?
Positive. The shape of the victim's injuries and the shape of this clock are a perfect match.
I see.
I dare say that if somebody were to get knocked over the head with this thing, they're more likely to cut off their future than spend them to the past.
Good one, Emma. I can't disagree with you there. That thing?
Is there something I can help you with?
Actually, I was hoping you would help me move my investigation along.
Sorry, but that's not going to do much for you here, I'm afraid.
That's too bad.
Aw, don't look so glum, chum. You have to keep a positive outlook. Like me! Why don't you take a break with some sweet? Or something sweet. I highly recommend snackoos myself. I'm not addicted. You wanna try some?
No, that's alright. I appreciate the offer, though. Are they pretzels? Or is it like a chocolate covered? Honestly, you know, it kind of looks like a finger. Like a severed finger. Yeah, the top of it has like a little nail, actually. Wait a minute. Jesus, it took me way too long to figure out how to turn my cursor capture on for this. It's not even that important. Alright, so yeah, this looks like a finger to me. So severed here, and you come up, and you look at this little black outline here, it's like a nail. Is that a thing, or am I just looking at am I just having a problem? Am I just having a problem? Is my mind finally lost? Oh yeah, it has, Chronos, if you go to describe your mind as a find. Alright, anyways, let's get back to it. It does kind of look like a pretzel, too.
Do yourself, you don't know what you're missing.
Don't get sad over that. I mean, I understand if you want to share your finger snacks. Still. Really? Nothing on that? Okay. Really? Wow, Emma. Way to fucking rain on my parade. Now examine whatever this is. Oh, what? This must be the lantern the body was found in? Lantern? Okay, Ellen managed to move it quite a ways. It looks like a cow, but it's pretty badly broken. It's not a cow, Nick. That's a Pegasus. The flying horse. No, that's a flying cow. No way, it's definitely a cow. It's got, oh my god, Pega cow, Pega bull. I get it now. It got horns and everything. But look, it has wings. Cows don't have wings, silly. It's not the Pegasus, I tell you. Oh, I know. That pamphlet should tell us. Let's see. Apparently, it's called a Pegamoo. I did not see that one coming. I did. Its sound on the name really captures the essence of what this creature is. Do you know? We're looking into the true natures of ladders and step ladders? What? I'm sorry, what? Why did I just get an achievement like that? This is not a ladder or a step ladder. And it's definitely not help me step ladder, I'm stuck. That's strange. What is it? Well, the Pegamoo is definitely a male Pegabull, right? Yeah, I'd say so. With the horns and all. Okay, well, the Pegamoo over there is also a Pegabull. So take a look at the pamphlet. See, the one on the right says Pegabull, but the other one says Pegacow, a female Pegamoo. Right. Oh, sorry, that was I had voices mixed up. The pamphlet goes on to say how they have Pegamoos for a happy couple. So, for Ellen's ceremony, they should have been a male and a female pair of Pegamoos. But for some reason, there are two males here.
Maybe somebody made a mistake when they were setting up the room? It's hard to believe a fancy place like this would make that kind of blunder blow. I mean, it depends. In any case, we better check this out. Blood? Did this come from the lantern? Eek, it's covered in blood! Maybe it's got on there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern? Can you imagine opening a door and finding a knob covered with blood? That'd be bloody awful, to say the least. Didn't. Hey, what's this? Grab Ellen when convenient, then send her off from the Vista deck. Oh, let me look at that. Grab Ellen when convenient, then send her off the Vista deck. Looks like a note outlining the murder plot. Whoever wrote it has better handwriting than me, and it looks like they wrote it in a rush. And why do you say that? Because the writing's only smudged starting from the middle of each line. Oh yeah, okay. That happens when a right-handed person with a slight hook writes in a hurry. I do that myself when I'm not paying attention to where my hand is on the paper. Guess I'll take your word on that, Ms. Bad Handwriting Expert. Hey! You and I don't smudge my handwriting this badly. Alright. Let's get back to the note. I mean, not much of a note. The note was apparently written by the victim. But why would he feel the need to write instructions to himself like this? Are you sure the victim wrote it? Yes, I sometimes write a note to myself before I go shopping. Potatoes, carrots, onions, flowers, orphans. Maya, are you craving curry rice or something? Oops! Hey Emma, where's the Vista deck this note mentions? That's the helipad that's right outside the window over there. So, do it in plain sight of a giant window, huh? So you plan on pushing Ellen off from there. What a monster. What is this? A bottle fragment? What do you think this is, Maya? It looks like a flower petal to me. No. What an unusual shape for a flower petal. Is this from one of the flowers here in the reception hall? What are you talking about? No, I don't see a single flower like this on any of the tables. I wonder where it came from. Light? No? Nothing? Well, body. Well, lack of body. So this is where the body was found. And the first person to find it was Ellen. Emma, what can you tell me about the condition the body was in when it was found? Let's see, the victim was apparently hit on the back of the head. But he was fucking on his back? Here's a photo of the scene as we found it. Cool, I'll show everyone this dead body. Guess that about does it for this lantern. They did say he was found in a lantern, right? Or near a lantern? Like, when we were talking to Ellen, yeah? No, this thing being a fucking lantern took me by surprise. Wow, look at the horns of this flying bovine. It must be a bull. Seems he made it through the ceremony in one piece. But look at those wheels. I bet he can be rolled around easily enough. Yeah, I bet it would be quite a hassle if you had to lift and carry him everywhere. I mean, yeah. What's this with this back? And this is what his backside looks like. I don't know why. And for some reason, I just pictured Emma and fucking Maya just like, Phoenix, you pervert! What's that at the bottom of his tail? A wheel handle? Oh, I get it. This way, they can get inside to change the light bulbs. See, they left the wheel handle on the inside unpainted. I guess they figured nobody would see it, so why bother? That's true. It makes sense to cut costs where you can. Well, overall, can't say I see anything strange about this thing. Just the table. I know we can slide, but... this? Oh, is this where the clock was? This was where the time machine was placed. Can't believe that such a beautiful memento was used for murder. It's just awful, not the first time. Nick, we have to prove Ellen's innocence, so no matter what it takes. I agree, probably.
We can't let this go down as the saddest flying wedding reception in history. I mean... yeah, I mean, probably saddest. I don't know. Was there a wedding on the Hindenburg? This is the sweetheart table where the bride and the groom sit. Where they gorge themselves on the wedding feast, you mean? I'd be nervous too. We'd be too nervous to eat in front of a bunch of guests like this, though. No, you wouldn't. They say the newlyweds are usually really busy during the reception, you know? They have to greet and talk with all the guests they come to give their blessings. They don't actually get all that much time to enjoy their dinner. Aw, I wouldn't be able to stand that. I can't imagine having a huge feast right in front of me and not being able to eat it. They say brides tend to have an especially hard time because their wedding dress. With those tight corsets squeezing their waists, they can barely eat a bite. Really? It sounds like wedding receptions are absolutely tortured. They're not great sometimes. It really depends. Like some weddings are fine. Other weddings, it's like, okay, can we wrap this up? You're gonna be divorced in like 2 years anyways. Chronos, I'm just saying, sometimes things can be awkward. Guess food still wins over romance in Maya's book. So that's the Vista deck out there. I was checking out that clock, but okay. But the view is amazing. I guess it's also, but I guess it must also kind of freak you out, huh, Nick? Yeah, kind of. Mostly because there's no surviving a fall from this way, from way up here. Not exactly. Very, very, very low chances, of course. We went over that before, and I think in a Phoenix Wright game about some fucking skydiver whose chute didn't open. She ended up surviving like, what was it, like 30,000 feet fall or something like that? Because I remember I thought it was much shorter. Longest fall survived. Vesna Volovic. 33,333 feet, 10.16 kilometers. Which is insane! Which is insane she lived that. Without a parachute, actually. At all, not even one that just didn't open. I mean, good for her. When did she die? 2016. She was sole survivor of JAT Flight 367 after explosion tore through the baggage compartment. January 26, 1972. She was 22 when that happened. Holy fuck. And she lived to 2016. Fuck. Jesus, that's good for her. Hopefully she wasn't a piece of shit after that, but who knows. I think that about does it this area. Slide. That is not what I clicked on, but okay, it's a fog machine. I wonder if they use it during the reception. Ooh, was it a Silent Hill reception? Hey Nick, go stand over there for a second. Why? Just because, now go. Alright. I got a bad feeling about this. Fogmaster 9000, on! Maya, no! Huh? Ah, nothing happened. Looks like it won't work without some dry ice. Darn it! All I want to do is surround you with a thick cloud of smoke. Thanks, Maya. You fucking weirdo. Okay, why'd you pan like that? Is that important? I wonder what this partition is for. Imagine people like the reception staff or entertainers use it. They probably wait behind it when they're on standby. I see. With the partition this size, I bet they could even fit an elephant back there. A small one, maybe. Not that anyone sane would. A smaller one, for sure. I was trying to look at the flower, but apparently it's just like... fog machine. Get a load of that huge set of doors. I bet all sorts of things come and go from there. They are doors, Maya, like an elephant. What is with you and elephants today? I'm pretty sure it's just the bride and groom. This is a banquet hall, not a circus. It's a hot air balloon, a symbol of humanity's ambition to take to the skies. It's kind of a romantic notion, don't you think?
Yeah! But I just noticed that it doesn't seem to be tied up to the ceiling at all that well.
I'm sure it's fine. Please don't let it fall on my head. Actually, why is it like that? That might be important. Though, seeing how we're not talking about it right now, if it is important, we won't learn about it until the last part of the trial. Look? That's one big partition screen. Industrial size, even.
I bet it caused an industrial-sized mess if it fell over.
And that's why you're not allowed to touch it, Maya.
What? Then who's gonna test how stable it is?
Just leave it alone, please. Oh my god, Larry. It looks like a business card wallet? I wonder whose it is. It's Larry.
That face looks awfully familiar.
Yeah, it does. Guess I'll bring it to him later. Damn it. Why were you even here, Larry? I'm not saying that you can't be invited to something like this, but I guess that about does it for the crime scene.
Hey, Nick! I want to see the rest of the airship. We might as well since we're here.
True, we might even run into some of the other people involved in the case. Like this person. Hi?
Nick! How long has that guy been standing there?
I didn't even notice him until just now. Excuse me, are you with Sprocket Aviation? I'll take that as a no. And we should get the cops in here. Huh.
Nick! He wrote something on that paper airplane!
Guess we're supposed to read it then. Oh no, my greatest weakness! Let's see here. Get out, intruders. Well, that was rather cold welcome.
Mr. Wright, Maya, meet the lone son of the president of the Sprocket Aviation, Soren Sprocket. Or to put it another way, the future president of Sprocket Aviations.
So, he's Ellen's fiancé. Can you not talk? Did you get hit in the head? And there he goes.
He's kind of an eccentric.
So he's a fucking weirdo.
And he's a genius inventor behind many of the Sprocket Aviation's business successes.
An inventor, huh?
Yep. He even designed this airship.
We should leave. That's pretty impressive.
Nick, there's no time to be standing around gawking. We have to go after him. We need to ask him some questions about Ellen.
Oh, right. Looks like he was heading outside. Emma. Wallet. No, you don't even want to steal this man's wallet? That's shocking, Emma. Nothing on the fog machine. What about... Wait. There's something wrong with that cloud back there. Oh, that's weird. It's like they copy and pasted part of the sky over it. Let's get a loop in a second, I think. I should turn my cursor back on. Chronos, we gotta turn the cursor back on. Just leave it on. Never! There, it's right there. Right here. Look at it. Someone copied and pasted the sky. What are you, me, trying to make a thumbnail? It never looks good, no matter how often you try it and fucking do it. And then try to smudge it over body.
It's absolutely unbelievable. What kind of monster would plan to commit a murder on somebody's happiest day?
I take it that means you don't have any significant new leads.
No, I'm afraid not. You?
I haven't left, Emma.
I wish I could help you more.
No, thanks anyways, I appreciate it. Well, all we can do is keep on keeping on, right?
Yeah, sure. Whatever the fuck that means.
Same thing, so let's go after... Mooring? Soren? Mowing. Mooring. Hey, weirdo, can you talk? Excuse me, can we talk to you? Excuse me, do you mind if we ask you what you're doing?
He's serious, riding up a storm. It is possible. If an enormous change in mass could be something, then theoretically, Chromatic can retain. Let's just see what he has to say about Ellen. Okay, hi. Excuse me, but we'll be representing Ellen in court tomorrow, so we ask you about the case? Maya, choke this man out, please. Ow. What the? Not interested. Not interested? How can you say something like that? This is about your fiance. She's under arrest, you know. The diameter of the airship is approximately 80 feet. The amount of energy necessary to move matter comprised of the amount of masses. He's off in his own little world. Maybe she is marrying you for money. Can't believe he said he was not interested in talking about his own bride's arrest. Well, we'll just have to talk on his level then, with something you might be interested in. How about we break his knees? Time machine? Sure. What are you showing me that for? Mr. Rocket! Can't read him at all. Not even with an item as loaded with sentiment as this. Oh? Oh, the pendant. It's the pendant. It's the pendant. Does this bring anything to your mind? I'm gonna steal your hat. Don't bully the weirdo, Chronos. I'm not bullying. I'm interrogating, so he'll help me free his wife. Or get his wife declared not guilty. Fiancé. Did you kill the guy? Amulet? Pendant? Can you take a look at this? Is that Ellen's? Ellen told us that she traveled through time during the incident. She said it happened after she made a wish on this pendant. You mean to say you two are Ellen's lawyers? Are you stupid? Yes, I just told you that a minute ago. Sorry, I was lost in thought. You wasn't even listening! Maya, I need you to get Athena, and I need you to suplex him. He's not at all what I expected, based on Ellen's gushing testimonial. It's the money. We'd like to ask you about Ellen's case, if you don't mind. I didn't know a thing about it, so why don't you ask the police? In other words, not interested. This guy is the worst! Now I feel sorry for poor Ellen! In that case, can I ask you about how Ellen traveled through time? Go on. Guess that got your attention. Is time travel really even possible? Yeah, I can go forward in time. Every night, actually, I close my eyes. Then, 3 hours later, I'm in the future. But then I need to, roll over because part of my body hurts. I wish I could fix that. It's fucking really interrupting my sleep. It's not the sickness I had a few months ago. Well, it's probably not. But it still sucks. Sleeping. Yeah, it is possible. Alrighty then. Don't take Advil before bed. I have tried that. At the same time, it's also impossible. The pendant I gave Ellen is not supposed to operate as a time machine by itself. What do you mean? The timekeeper, the clock we had displayed in the reception hall, that is the body of the time machine. The pendant is simply a part. That clock was the murder weapon, wasn't it? But it's a time machine too? What Ellen experienced is akin to traveling down a road by car key. Physically and metaphysically, should be impossible. Unless, maybe the quantum system inside the pendant somehow accidentally interfered with the natural flow of the fourth dimension. We're losing him again. Maybe we better ask him some more about the time machine. Time machine? You've been researching time and travel, have you? Moving through the space-time continuum would be a man's ultimate means of travel. Time travel as a mode of transportation? Since the dawn of time, man has developed multi-fascist methods of transportation. Horses, steam engines, gas engines, airplanes, spaceships. That one servant I made crawl on all fours. And they were all fundamentally similar in that they constitute three-dimensional movement. Travel through the space and time continuum would shift mankind to a new paradigm. You're not wrong. I don't know why, Nick, but I'm getting awfully sleepy all of a sudden. 4th generation Sprocket Aviation was advanced development and transportation. Therefore, it's only natural that I would research time travel as man's next great leap. Sure. Probably would have started with, like, flying cars or flying bicycles, like the one from E.T. That seems easier. Ain't that yet? So, I made myself yawn. I was trying to do an impression of a yawning from Maya, and I ended up fucking yawning myself. So what exactly does that stuff he said? So what exactly does all that stuff he was saying mean, Nick? Well, basically, it's like taking a hamburger joint and adding a drive-thru to it, I guess. No? What? That's not it at all. That'd be like driving to a hamburger joint and them having your order already. I guess, maybe. I don't even know if that one even fits. I get it, it's the same burger, but with a quicker and more efficient delivery system. No. So what does Soren really want to do is launch humanity into the future. Launch, not lunch. Oh, see, I didn't even see that. But do you really believe that time travel is possible? Something becomes truly impossible and man stops daring to believe. Besides, time travelers do exist, you know. But you wouldn't understand. Do you hear that, Nick? Time travelers really do exist. All I know is Soren isn't the easiest person to wrap your head around. Well, I don't know. I kinda like the way he talks. It's full of hope for the future, I guess. He's more passionate than I thought, too, when it comes to inventions anyways. Yeah, his apparent lack of concern for Ellen is troubling, though. So I hear the rest of the Sprocket family was opposed to your marriage. What are your thoughts on that? Master Soren? Nice shoulder armor. It's time for the meeting on the next term's project. What is it? Daydreaming about your inventions again? Tut tut, you are the future president. You must consider the business side too. Ow. It is I found Soren. Send the car over at once. I'm not interested. Oh, Master Soren, you do give me quite the headache at times. In any case, your attendant is waiting. Please go to him now. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Pierce Nicobody? Nicody? Pierce Nicody. Pierce Ignotti. Pierce Nicody. Piece of nice body? No. Okay, I don't know. I'm the Sprocket, family butler. Nick! A butler! I didn't know they actually existed! I thought they were just on TV and stuff! And who might you be, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I'm Phoenix Wright, Ellen Wyatt's, lawyer. I didn't even try to think of her pun. And I'm his assistant, Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. I summon dead people. Oh, so it is you. I'm most grateful you're taking on Miss Ellen's defense. You have my sincerest thanks. Don't mention it. So hey, speaking of the case... Oh, one moment, please. There, it's been a moment. Wow, what a beautiful pocket watch. Oh, this. It's a bit of a good luck charm. That's an expensive good luck charm. But I guess it makes sense, knowing the time is pretty important in his line of work. I guess the pocket watch is an important to him as my attorney badge is to me. Yes? There's little time before I must attend the Master Soren again. Why not come to Sprocket Manor? Huh? You mean to Soren's home? As a token of my appreciation for taking on Miss Ellen's defense, I would like to serve you some delicious tea and refreshments. Oh boy, Nick, a fancy high society's tea party with high-class snacks and everything. Don't tell Emma. And what about the investigation? Fuck it! What better place to investigate next than Soren's house?
I don't know. Do you really think his house is going to give us any leads?
Of course it will. I say we take the butler up on his kind offer and go to Soren's place.
All right, you win. Very good. To Sprocket Manor, then. Sure. We'll do that like next time, though. Thank you for watching. I will see you all then. Have a great day. Bye.